And that right there's a clap sync. I fucked up. How's everybody doing?
It's been quite a long day.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
It has been.
Should I address the location or no?
I think
Probably.
we could wait.
We're in Patrick's
We'll see.
grandma's room.
We're
We
in
are
Patrick's
in
grandmother's
grandma's
room.
rooms.
We've done some renovations.
Yeah, things might look a little different today.
You know what's different though?
Mm.
The wind is hitting my eyes,
Mm.
and I'm getting all teary.
I really
Mm.
hope that the wind doesn't like.
I'm all good
cause a
over
lot of-
here.
You're chilling over there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, because the wind is going this
going
way.
out.
He's
Yeah.
got it up his ass.
Yeah, it took me quite a long time to drive down here, and I'm
Mhm.
like, I still got that like driving anger in me, you know?
Are you upset with me?
A little bit, just a little
Said
bit.
that he told
Yeah, like
you
I'm,
30
I'm tearing
minutes.
up because the wind's hitting my eyes. Yeah, but
Can
it
you-
was
can
He
pretty.
told you 30 minutes and
Can
it
you,
was an hour.
can you verbalize your anger towards me?
I
get
mean,
it
it's
out.
not a big deal. I mean, he said it would
Speak
be
your
about
truth.
30, 35 minutes.
Yeah.
It was more like an hour and a bit.
Mm.
Yeah. So I was off by
So-
20 minutes. On GPS, on my GPS, it said 54 minutes when I
Oh.
checked earlier.
Well, I mean, mine said an hour the whole time, so
Oh.
it doesn't matter what yours said, right?
Oh.
Because it took me an hour to get down here.
What I'd like to do at some point as a topic one day is either like critiquing opinions that we all have about each other, or like maybe like an airing of
Dude,
grievances.
that's gonna get so fucking
That's gonna
heated.
that's gonna get real.
Like I
fast.
figured we would do like one opinion. Like I would pick one opinion for the three of you that drives me nuts.
Crazy.
And then each of you would do the same thing. So we would all have one opinion about, not about the other person, but like an opinion Patrick has that I think is fucking bonkers.
Sure.
That I would be like, how can
Yeah.
you think,
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
like, how can you think that Green Lantern is a good movie? Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and that would be the topic.
Listen, it was okay. It was a fine movie. Okay, no, we don't.
It
wanna-
wasn't-
we
We'll
don't want
save
to go
it.
off the rails.
It wasn't okay, but let's move on.
Can we,
It-
just
we'll
before
move
we
on.
get out of this cold open, I just want
Please.
to say, I'm curious to see the amount of people
that are
who-
actually going to stay.
No, the amount
Walk-
of people that are gonna
walk
walk
in front.
by, because like the two
Oh.
people that just walked by,
Yeah.
I looked at them and I noticed that there was not like it was tunnel vision. There was no
Yeah.
awareness of what was going on around
Yeah.
them.
I mean,
Right.
I feel like I don't necessarily blame them. I mean, I feel like if it was me, I would walk behind.
Yeah.
So I don't
I know
disturb
I
it.
would walk behind.
But at the same time, like I get it because sometimes you're on campus and there's people like tables everywhere, or people
Mhm.
trying to like sell you shit or give you something. So you kind of just like it's the same thing where you just kind of like block it out. You know it's there, but they're just ignoring it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did that this week. I was on campus and there were people handing out some sort of mental health stuff. And
Mm,
they looked right at me and I went,
yeah, yeah. You know what it's like? It's like going to the mall and then some like every time it happens it's happened multiple times to me. Like I'd walk by one of these like skincare places.
Mm.
I'd be like, oh, like you want something for your acne? And I'm like, fuck
Like, no,
you.
asshole.
I got dragged in one time at Aaron
Yeah.
Mills. Someone stopped.
You
me. He
went
was
in
standing-
with them?
He was standing in front of the store. He was like, "Hey, can I have a couple minutes of your time about like face care?"
Mm.
And it was happened to be at a point in time where I was actually thinking about it.
Oh,
Mm.
God.
So I was like, okay, if it's gonna be a minute of my time, sure. And he ended up taking like 10 minutes of my time.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
And
Was
literally
it
at the
helpful?
10-minute mark,
Yeah.
he was still like going. I was
Mm.
like, listen, you said this would be 1 minute, and I don't have this
Mm.
time. And he got so angry. He was like, oh, okay, see you.
You know what I
Yeah.
find? You know what I
See ya.
find helps, especially around like
How
school.
crazy is that?
When I would be walking around my campus sometimes, not that it was like that often, but like if there were things I didn't want to be bugged by, I find wearing like earmuff headphones like this helps, because I would just throw them on, even if there was no music playing.
Mm.
I would just throw them on so that I looked like
Oh boy.
busy, and then I would just like walk and go, running by. The wind needs
Is the mic
calm
picking it up,
down.
Matt?
Yeah, definitely. I hear it. I
A
hear
little,
it. I hear
yeah,
it in my
but
headphones.
it is what it is. We're outdoors, so fucking deal with us.
the
All right,
worst-
so I guess for everyone watching, I guess we should say that we are on.
I think we'll do that in the intro. This is,
Oh,
like,
I
cold,
see.
Yeah?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay,
Yeah, I
let's
guess
let's
we'll
cut cold
I guess
here.
wait, I wanted to
Malcolm
say
has one last
the
thing.
worst experience I had
Mm.
of like someone approaching me was at the outlets. I was going to visit Mark one time, and this lady comes out of the skincare store, and she's like, "Hey, you're interested in some like skincare products, blah blah." blah. And I was like, "No, not really," but she just kept talking to me, and I don't know why I followed her in the store.
Ah,
And-
big mistake.
And she just kept going on. She was taking stuff out of the cabinets, being like, "Oh, this one's gonna be really good for your skin. It's gonna be really hydrating. This one's gonna make you glow." And she's
Mm.
taking them out, and she's already like putting the prices into the machine.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like getting ready.
This is
for
gonna
me-
be great
she's-
for you.
She's getting ready for me to pay, and then she turns it to me, and she says the total's gonna be $267, and I go, "No, thank you."
267.
267.
You know what
Get
they- you know-
the fuck out
You know
of
what
here.
it's like? It's like a technique that some people use. Like, so we use it in a certain sense. Like at our store, we'll have like shoe care products, like cleaning products and shit. So I'll be like, oh, like and this shoe's like a white shoe, so it's kind of vulnerable to getting dirty and stuff. So would you want one of these as well? And I kind of like I put it with their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I put the cleaner with their box. So then it's like kind of like it looks like they're already taking it. And they'll be like, oh, sure, just throw it in there, I guess. Because I'll kind of like have it as it's already like a partnership of that. Yeah.
Why not?
You silver-tongued fiend.
You know what-
what
you
are
know-
you
you
going to
know-
do with the tape, Malcolm?
Dude, I wish when Malcolm was at the
What are you going
outlets.
to do with the tape?
Yeah,
What am I
go
doing
on.
with the tape?
Yeah.
Well, I
Shut
can't have
the
two conversations at the
Shut
same
up.
time.
Right now.
Oh, you're taping. I
I wish at the mall when he went up to that girl and she was like, "Do you want any skincare stuff? Like I can talk to you." But and he's like, "No, I'm okay." She's like, "Really? Your shit's kind of fucked up." So I mean, maybe we should take care of that.
Next time that
when
happens.
he had the thing, when I was at Aaron Mills and I was getting attracted into the thing of like the face care, he straight up said to me like, "Oh, your skin's like really dry, so we need to
Ooh.
address it."
Yeah.
So you know how they
Crazy.
say, that like sperm is good for your skin.
What?
You know how they say
Yeah,
jizz
someone
is
has
good
said
for
that
your
to me.
skin.
Never
Someone
heard
said
that.
What I'm saying is like if somebody came up to you and was like, "Oh yeah, like do you want some of our like skincare products? Like your shit's looking a little fucked up," and be like, "How would I fucking come on you?" And like, see, there's your skincare.
All right.
All right.
That's the
let's,
cold
let's
open.
get into it.
It's just skincare.
Welcome back to episode whatever this is
30.
of
31.
Wildly Added. Yeah, but I don't know if
30.
we're
30?
We
No,
did 30.
No, we did 30
last time.
before.
Oh,
But I also
is
don't know
this-
if we're releasing this.
Oh,
this
that's
might
right,
be
that's
one.
right.
This might be an episode we save for Christmas when we're on break. So
Mm.
episode, Matt, insert the number here when you're editing. Of Wildly Adequate, the show about anything, everything, and usually
Thank you, sir.
nothing.
Thank you, sir.
And 1/4 of your hosting crew, Mr. Matthew Urso, and I am joined by, as always,
Patrick Fahim.
And Mark,
And Malcolm.
Now, you might have noticed something's a little different today, and that's right.
You got a
I'm wearing
haircut.
sunglasses. No, we are currently at Patrick's alma mater, or that, I guess, is if you are out of here. So
Yeah.
we're at Patrick's current place of education, University of Toronto Mississauga.
Asterisk Mississauga.
Asterisk Mississauga. And we are doing a bit of a different thing today. We're doing a live out in public episode. It is October 6th, I believe, at the
Yeah.
time of recording.
Yes.
So thankfully it's still nice and
Sunny out here.
warm and comfortable out. I don't want to put my hands around Mother Nature's throat yet for the winter she brings, but
that's quite a disturbing image. I'd also like to throw out that you should take a shot every time someone walks in front of a very clearly every time someone walks in front of a clearly set up tripod.
Yeah,
with no one
yeah,
there.
yeah, every
it's a great
time
drinking
every
game.
time somebody walks in front of the camera in the edit,
Mm.
take a shot.
And you
So-
can't. And you can't sue us for stomach poisoning.
You know who will play this game? Lemma.
Mm.
So Lemma, get your booze ready.
There you go.
Every time someone walks by.
Mhm.
Thanks for watching, Limo.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Lemma.
Thanks for
Well,
watching.
so we're not going to have topics on this episode today. We are, but not in the traditional sense. What we've got here is our fun little, highly professional Tupperware of topics.
I think it's Tupper.
Is it Tupper?
Have you been saying Tupperware for your whole
I
life?
am
saying
usually a
Tupperware.
Tupper, but somehow it
Mm.
came out as Tupperware.
Oh,
I don't know
it's
what's
like
wrong.
Tupperware.
I don't know.
Tupperware.
I don't know what's wrong with me. So hopefully we're going to be able to get some fine UTM people to join us and select a topic out
The
of this
fun
bowl.
UTM people.
The fine, fun, funky, fresh UTM people. And I guess we'll see what happens. And for our first guest, please welcome
My name is Iman.
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 Thank you for joining us. You are our first person of the day. Please dive into the topic bowl and
Any,
select
right?
something.
Anything.
Anything you want.
Yeah, I see the red one.
Yeah, go for it.
Hot takes.
Hot takes. Alrighty. Hit us with something. What is your hottest take?
Okay, hot take. I think the
Mm.
one that comes into mind is everyone is overrated.
Everyone is overrated?
Everyone is overrated, especially given this generation. Might as well put it back.
Get up to the mic a little bit closer.
oh,
Sure,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
we'll
my
toss
bad,
it
my
back.
bad.
Actually, I'll keep it
So
separate.
okay, so
no
break that
problem.
down. What do you mean everyone's overrated?
I think now, especially university and everything, like everyone is now on the extreme end.
Mm.
There's no more like middle, like the common sense.
Mm.
Like for example, like let's use the Tate thing for example. Like
Sure.
Andrew Tate is like, okay, extreme. I don't think he's extreme. I agree with some of his policies, but when you hear the man talk, sometimes like his examples that he takes, it's kind of mad. Then you have the feminists too that are like, okay, fuck men and every single thing. But I think the world is meant to be a coexisting place,
Mm.
and the definition of coexistence is we live together and we understand each other.
Mm.
So hot take, I think, especially the West, everyone is full of shit and everyone is overrated.
Yeah, I agree with you. Even
Yeah.
today, like I was in class, and I feel like so many people talk with a sort of like pretentiousness, like they feel like they know everything, and it's almost like it's not even like. Sometimes they are pretty knowledgeable, but the perspective that I'm better than you is just everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Especially given this, like, you know, accredited university, I feel like everyone wants to show their intellect.
Sure.
For
Like
example,
they got here for a reason or something.
yeah, they got here for a reason. And like, for example, like in the past, a TA was trying to teach me something, right? And all of a sudden, a student just came from the back and it's like, yo, nah, this is how it works, right?
Like
I'm
correcting
like,
the TA.
Yeah, correcting the TA. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about what you have to say, because at the end of the day, I'm not paying you. I'm paying the TA and the professor, right? So you shut the fuck up and let them talk. But
Yeah, I was saying, go ahead.
yeah, no, please.
No, I was saying the same shit with them, where like
Yeah.
some lectures I'd have. I'm in teachers college,
Yeah.
but some lectures would be like people just kind of talking about their opinions on stuff. So the professor will be teaching something that's valuable,
Yeah.
and then he'll kind of ask people's opinions, and then people will like for an hour straight just go back and forth talking about how they feel about it.
Yeah.
Which to me, I get it, but also again, I'm not paying to hear a random person's opinion on it.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
No, I agree with you.
Which is true. Like, that's literally my take on this.
Cool.
Everyone is full of shit. Everyone's overrated. Yeah.
Truer
Sounds good,
words were never spoken. Well, thank you for sitting
Thanks,
down
man.
with
Appreciate
us.
it.
Appreciate. Anytime. Patrick is my guy.
Yeah.
We need to work on a project together. I've been trying to get a hold of this guy.
Okay, well now
Yeah.
now he owes you.
Yeah, now he owes you,
Definitely.
and also trying to get a hold of Patrick is like trying to get in contact with the Pope. It's fucking
It's
impossible.
Yeah.
fucking impossible.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I even saw him yet.
All right,
guys.
thanks so much, buddy.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
thank you.
Easy.
See ya.
Alrighty, welcome back. We are here with two new people. If you guys want to introduce yourselves to the camera.
My name is Mirab.
My name's Iman. Hi.
Hello. So, what we're going to be doing is we have a bin full of random topics. You guys will draw a topic, and then we'll just riff about it. If you guys don't like the topic and you guys want to talk about something else, we can do another draw. Okay? So, who wants to be the one to draw our topic?
Me.
Who has the magic fingers? Here we go.
Best chocolate and or best candy.
Best
my God.
chocolate or best candy? Okay, how do you guys feel about that one?
I like that.
I have right off the bat, I know the best chocolate.
I already-
and I know that.
Are we talking chocolate bar or just chocolate?
Just chocolate. I know the objective answer, so if you guys want me to.
What's the objective?
The objective answer is Ferrero Rocher.
No, it's not.
No,
No.
that's not.
Ferrero
I thought
Rocher.
you were gonna say Snickers.
I thought you were gonna say Kit Kat.
It's Reese's.
Can you just go a little closer to the mic? Hold on. Okay, so we have Snickers, Reese's, which is a great answer. Ferrero Rocher.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat?
Kit Kat.
Okay, honestly,
I agree with Kit Kat.
Can we just? I think we can be fair here. I think all these answers are quite good.
I think yours was the worst one.
You think my that's the worst
Wait, did
one?
you say Snickers?
Ferrero Rocher is good, but
Are
have
you
ever had
allergic?
a-
Are you
have
allergic?
No, I'm not.
You're not,
Have
okay.
you ever had a stale Ferrero Rocher and it just crumbles? I think it was
That's
the most
gross.
traumatizing.
That's actually
I
gross.
think a Ferrero Rocher was my most traumatizing chocolate.
Have you?
experience.
That has to be a lot. Have you ever had a stale Snickers?
No.
You've never had a stale Snickers, so I feel
No.
like a stale Snickers.
Snickers was always
It would
good.
probably be worse because there's so many more layers to it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But a Ferrero Rocher stale just tastes like hardwood. It's like
How do you know what hardwood tastes like?
you could imagine.
You
could
can
imagine.
But yeah, so Ferrero Rocher is my pick. I think it's the objective right answer. Why do you
I wouldn't
pick
say that.
Reese's?
Because it's peanut butter chocolate.
That is a lethal combination, I will say.
It's
All three of
crazy.
us
It's
had
so
peanuts.
good.
Think about
I don't like
the demographic
nuts.
of people that are lacking now.
What do you mean?
The people that don't eat nuts.
I don't eat nuts.
Nuts is
I don't eat nuts.
You don't eat nuts, but you're not allergic to nuts.
No, I just don't like
Are you
them.
talking about people who are allergic?
Yes, that
Allergic.
demographic.
Oh, okay. What about them?
They don't have access to Ferrero
Are you
Rocher.
saying they're-
But that's what
Reese.
that's what
Are
I'm
you saying they're missing out?
They are missing out.
They are missing out, and my heart
True.
goes out to those people. But I don't understand why you bring. Are you saying that Reese's is a lower chocolate because it's not as accessible?
No,
And
but-
if you're saying that, then how can you not
But
see
think
that
about-
in Snickers?
I want to rank the four that I want to
so
rank
sorry,
the four
I
that
just
we have
attacked you
here.
there. I just full on attacked
no,
you there.
but I'm not trying to lower Ferrero Rocher. I was just stating a fact about the situation. Like, think about how many people don't have knowledge about the three chocolates we're talking about. They wouldn't be able to participate. They only know Kit Kat.
Luckily, we're not in that kind of scenario.
Wait. So you're. I'm
For the
so
viewers at home.
Yeah, for the viewers at home. What's wrong with the viewers at home?
Some of them might have never tried a Reese's. or Ferrero Rocher.
And if that's the case, then my heart goes out to them, and
Okay.
they are living in a reality where they cannot experience the best chocolate, and it's
That's
something
all.
that's so heartbreaking to me. I don't
Why
know.
do you say Ferrero Rocher is the best? Why was it so immediate for you?
Here's the thing. I'll tell you exactly why. Every single time I bite into one of those crunchy, what are you doing?
I just wanted to
You
know
have
if it made-
ADHD. Like, she's just like playing with the mic.
Can I hold on to this actually?
You can if
It's
you'd
pretty
like.
Cool. Wait, yeah. Can I?
We call that pulling a mark.
Who's Mark?
Mark is that guy right over there.
Hey, Mark.
He
What
doesn't.
does Mark do?
He doesn't like the stand, so he
Yes.
holds his mic.
Ha! This feels good.
So I'll just put it really simply for you guys. Every single time I bite into one of those crunchy, sweet balls, phrasing, I get
Pause.
a rush. Pause. I get a rush of euphoria that is unmatched with any chocolate.
So you're addicted.
I can admit that.
What if this is an
It's an unhealthy addiction. I'll admit that right now. You know the big like 64 packs?
Oh my god, I know exactly.
No.
I
what
can
you're talking
down
about.
I can down one of those
Oh,
in
and
a
the
day.
unwrapping.
That's so bad.
It is really bad, but like exactly. You hit on a key point. The combination of like unwrapping each one, like crunching the tinfoil, throwing it away, and then popping that ball in your mouth, phrasing, pause, it's crazy. It's unmatched. That's
But
my
that's
opinion.
so much work for one ball, you know? Like, I'm not trying to do all that.
Think about
Do all
other kinds
what?
of work for other balls.
Yeah, other kinds of balls, you got to do way more work than that. Anyways,
Is this supposed to be family friendly?
oh no, it
Doesn't have to be.
It's marked as explicit on Spotify.
Oh, okay, good.
So yeah, we're in an explicit setup here. Do we want to shift gears to candy, or are we happy with?
I
what we
don't
sort of
know much about
discussed?
candy.
Skittles.
Skittles is the best
No,
candy.
come
What?
on.
That
Yes.
is such a garbage answer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't mean to disrespect you, but that was
Clapping in the back.
that was a terrible answer.
That's a very great third grade answer.
Okay, what do you guys like then?
Okay. This isn't like a. Have you guys ever seen at the Dollarama? Is Dollarama a Canadian thing?
I think so.
I think so.
Anyone
Yeah.
who's not from Canada, this is like a dollar store chain. So at Dollarama, they have these like kinds of gummies. There's like sour keys, peaches, watermelon, but they're all marked with a label, real fruit juice. And
Oh.
any gummy that has real fruit juice in it is sort of S tier. If I were to pick one of them, which one would you pick? I don't know. There's like they're all
Sort of
good.
S
I
tier.
would
Okay, wait.
pick-
So which ones have fruit juice in them?
All of them.
If you're all of them.
All of the ones
So you're
we're
saying all
referring
gummies
to. No, all the
are
ones
S
we're
tier?
referring to. There's a select amount
Okay,
of gummies
so like
that
the
have
Sour
it.
Patch Kids. what-
That doesn't have real fruit juice.
This is a strictly
So
This
which
is a
only
ones-
at
Dollarama.
Dollarama
Yeah.
Wait.
I
You
don't-
know the gummies that they sell in the vending machines here?
Yeah.
The ones with the rings and the little things.
Yes.
Yeah, the sour keys.
Those are S tier. Those are so good.
Sour keys are S tier,
Yes.
and they have a version of those with real fruit juice, right?
I need to hit up Dollarama.
You need to hit up
Yeah.
Dollarama. Just look for any-
Dollarama? Dollarama?
Dollarama.
Dollar-
Never been
Dollarama.
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 Oh, sounds like you're trying to be different for
No,
reason.
I think it's the brown. I think Dollarama. I've never heard Dollarama.
The brown.
It's the brown.
The brown.
What does that mean?
I mean, she's brown,
the
and that's how
brown
she says
within
it.
me.
The brown within you is saying Dollarama.
Dollarama.
Oh, I see. But yeah, so my answer is, I'll go with sour keys. I'm good with that answer.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Any
I'm gonna
dissent?
think of candy.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't know
I
candy.
don't-
You
no,
don't.
no,
You
no,
don't.
I
You
don't
don't get
like-
an
I don't like
opinion.
gummies. I
You
don't
get
like
no
gummies.
opinion on this.
Something I can't stop eating when it comes to candy is I don't know if everyone at this table can relate, but at Disney World they sell goofy. They sell goofy balls and
Goofy.
Back on balls.
What is up with balls today?
I don't know.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
I don't know.
Every-
It's just something
You
about
guys are
balls. But
connected
they sell goofy
for
gummy balls,
sure.
and they either come in an assorted pack of flavors or just a strictly cherry. And they're not. There's nothing inside them, but the second you bite into it, it's like juice
It's
all
like-
over your
yeah.
mouth, and it's just stuck in there. And you just need to keep going back in until the bag is empty. It's the best thing on the planet.
That's another like
That's S tier.
euphoria-inducing.
It is
Dollarama,
euphoria. It is
Disney
euphoria.
World.
I never
Yeah.
had that.
It's called Goofy Sour Balls.
Okay.
Wait, what color are they?
They're red.
Because they're cherry.
Yeah, because they're cherry.
There's cherry, but then the assorted has like yellow,
I don't
green.
like cherry.
Well, there's an assorted pack, so there's yellow, green, purple,
Okay.
blue. There's no blue.
There's
There's
no
red
blue.
though.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this was fun. Thank you guys for sitting down and playing with our mics and having a good time. This was
Wait,
a fun
did we get to
conversation.
answer another question?
Sorry?
Did we get to answer another
Can-
question?
You don't have to answer your question. You can just keep talking.
Can we do a controversial topic? I feel like that was like.
You want to do something?
Yeah.
Sure. If you have something in mind, you can bring it up.
I mean, I don't have anything in
get to
mind.
pick
Like,
one.
can we do
Oh,
something
you
like
want to pick a
more-
topic as well? Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do another one. Here you go.
Let's do another discussion.
Oh.
Oh no, what did you pick?
What does it say?
Dude,
Bruh.
no way. Wait, let me.
No, I can't. My parents
Okay.
might see this.
Oh,
Is it turn ons?
yeah.
It's-
As I said, turn on us.
No.
Turn on
You guys want
us.
to talk about turn ons?
No, yes, yeah, we can. Sure, do you want to?
This is a really
Maddie
small
says,
show.
Maddie
You
says to
probably-
just do hot takes again.
Hot takes again?
Yeah.
Okay, we can. We have a
All right,
topic
let's hear a
that's
hot
just
take.
hot takes, so you can like
Okay.
volunteer a
Just
hot
give
take.
us a hot take.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need direction.
Wait,
Don't
Oh, what's
put me
one?
on this
What's
stand.
one of your hot
What's
takes?
one of your
I
hot
don't
takes?
have hot. I'm a very neutral. I don't like to form opinions. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I like to. I like to.
But you
hear,
wanted to talk about something controversial.
Yeah, because I wanna add some. I wanna see.
Okay,
Yeah, we can
let's
do
do
turn-ons,
turn-ons.
we can do
Turn-ons, yeah.
Okay, when he's reversing and then he puts his arm on the side.
What?
on his
What?
back. Yeah. And oh my
I've heard that
god, he
before,
does
too.
like the one hand.
Yeah. Can you actually just lean in? Sorry?
Yes.
Yeah, just keep
I don't
your
know
head.
if this is another one for you guys, but I've heard girls say that they really like it when guys drive with the window down and their arm out of the window.
Yeah, like it's just like a manly thing, I guess. Like it's just like
I guess.
what man drives?
Okay, okay.
What man
So
drives
I
like
think we
this?
got to the heart of it. So you're saying any man who doesn't drive with
If
two
you're
hands
good
on
at
the wheel, like,
driving,
Yeah, like
being
kind
good
of
at
own the
driving?
space, you know.
driving really fast.
Yeah.
that's a turn on.
Turn on.
Yeah.
That turns you on. So like what? So what
Yeah.
speed? What speed do they have to reach for you to like know that you're in that turned on? Like okay, I'm turned on.
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no. Like if you're really good at driving really fast, like you know what you're doing.
Okay. So there's no speed threshold. It's like
Bro,
it's
I
like
don't
a
look at the
vibe.
speed. You think I'm looking at the speed?
Well, you said driving fast, so I assumed like maybe 200 kilometers per hour is
over
when
the
like
speed
okay,
limit.
like I'm
over the speed limit.
over the speed limit. Okay. So that's hot.
Yeah.
Is there anything like unrelated to
unrelated to
speed?
driving?
Yeah, driving and
What else is a good thing?
A good personality.
okay.
If they
What
have
turn
a
on.
does that
watch,
mean?
if they have a watch, if they use
watch
their
is a
watch,
turn
A
on.
watch?
if they use their watch, yeah.
So
Matt,
if they
are you wearing
so
your
if they
watch?
simply check their watch.
Watch is a turn on.
She's turned on, Maddie.
I am very. Oh my God, he's in a new light now. The T-shirt, the watch.
Yeah, everything about him is
Everything,
just pulling
gosh.
you. Anything else? So we said driving.
Let's hear it.
Turn-ons. Do we have any turn-ons for them about like?
Yeah,
for,
what do
like,
you
girls?
guys think?
Got nothing on the mind right now.
What was some of my things? Like we did it. Yeah, we did a topic on this a long time ago. Some of my turn-ons are when a girl like has like a braid in her hair.
Oh.
What were you about to point out about yourself?
I thought you were gonna say an eyebrow slit, and I was like, oh, I haven't, but it's like outgrown. So
No.
that's what I was. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of
A
teased you there.
braid?
Yeah, that's
Just
crazy.
one braid.
Just
It could
one?
be like one or like two braids, just like not.
Wait, like a braid or like what?
No, like a
Oh,
like a
like
single
cute
sort of,
little-
like cute. Yeah, exactly, cute little braid kind of thing.
Damn.
That's one of mine.
The one day, you know, like.
Oh, the one day that I decided not to do a braid. No, yeah. So that's one of mine. I think another one of mine that's kind of weird. Actually, I have a turn off. That's kind of weird.
Okay.
It's what is that? The Birkenstocks? No. What is that?
Anklets?
Ankles?
Ankles?
Anklets.
Oh.
Oh, I completely forgot.
You don't. You
Anklets.
don't.
Anklets turn me on.
Oh, I see. I was like, you don't fuck with anklets.
No. I fuck with anklets.
Don't bring him to the
100%.
beach.
Why not?
So you're a man that looks at the details.
I'm a man that looks at the finer points. That's right.
I see.
Yeah. I look at the fine print.
The fine. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's
Read
your
between the
turn
lines.
offs?
One of my turn offs is Birkenstocks.
Oh.
Yeah. But like the Birkenstock that's like, do you wear Birkenstocks?
No.
Don't lie to me right now.
No.
Do you wear Birkenstocks?
No.
You guys are both lying
I don't
in my
have
face.
sandals. I look at the shoes I'm wearing now. I don't own. I don't.
Air
That
Force
is not
Ones.
indicative of whether or not
I
you have
don't-
Birkenstocks.
I don't have Birkenstocks. I'm not a.
That's okay. You're good.
My best defense is I am not a white girl.
I like Birkenstocks.
I have no reason.
Let me-
I have my
Yeah.
dad's Nike slippers. That's the only sandals I,
see.
have.
Let me be really
Like, or like-
specific. Let me be
yes.
very clear though. I'm not talking about any Birkenstock. I'm talking about the Birkenstock that's
With the
like brown
straps.
and that has the two straps.
I know the
there's,
one.
There's the ones
They're
that
so
cover
comfy. They're so comfy.
the ones that cover your
They are.
dogs.
They're really comfy.
Those are nice.
They mold to your feet. It's like you're walking
Bro,
around
it's
in your
gross.
foot.
It
Why
leaves
is
a
it gross?
print and it's gross.
Who cares if it leaves a
Okay,
print?
wait,
Your
what do you
shoes are
think
gonna be
about
the same
Crocs
thing.
then?
Just
Oh
doesn't
my
have a
god, I
print.
hate Crocs.
Huh?
I don't like
Sorry.
Crocs.
How do you?
I don't
They're
like Crocs
not.
either.
No.
Crocs
Actually-
Crocs
No,
are
no,
a
okay.
turn off.
I
Crocs
don't
are a
hate
big
them,
turn off.
but like, don't wear them on a
Don't
date.
wear them like with.
Okay.
Don't wear them on a
intentional
date.
thing. Yeah. What?
They're in right now. They're a trend. They're trending.
Not on a date.
I feel
please.
like they're in like a casual way, but if you're intentionally wearing them, then it's
What
like.
if it's a casual date?
I feel like they're in like a bum
then it's
kind of
fine.
way.
Then
No.
Damn.
They're in like a bum kind of way.
They're not in a bum kind of way.
Yeah, they are. Whenever I see someone dressed in Crocs, they're dressed like a bum. You can't disagree with that.
Yeah, they're choosing.
You
it,
can't
though.
disagree.
Oh,
with
It's
so
that.
like
it's
it
the
goes with
intentional
it goes with athleisure.
No, it does
It's
not.
like an
no,
athleisure.
No, it
it
doesn't.
doesn't.
No, it does not.
No.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Birkenstocks are more athleisure than Crocs.
I agree.
Oh my god.
I agree. I actually agree.
What are you
Thank
talking
you.
about?
I see
Birkenstocks
people.
are
I see people
casual.
working out in Birkenstocks. I've never seen someone work out in Crocs.
I've seen bare people work out in
No, you
Crocs. In
haven't.
fact,
You're lying.
I have.
Mark,
That's stupid.
do we
Why
see
are you
people-
working out in a rubber shoe?
do we see people working out in Crocs at the gym? For
True,
those that didn't
right?
hear, it disgusts Mark people who work
Exactly.
out in Crocs.
It disgusts him. Oh, I touched the mic.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was
My turn? Is the mic turned on?
mic is turned on. Anyways, thank you guys so much for sitting down. This was fun.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed being part of the podcast.
We did.
We have a QR code with a link to all our socials if you guys want to scan that before you guys leave. And yeah,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thank
Woo
you.
woo, Thank
Alright.
you.
And we're back with
Joe DeMar. I am a UTM student at this lovely school, and honestly, I saw you guys walking as I was taking a nap before this, and honestly, I saw you guys' banner, the Wildly Adequate Podcast. It sounds very bougie, lovely poster. And honestly, you guys, it was a nice idea, so I wanted to.
Thank you. Well, please dive in. If you don't like the topic you selected or have nothing to say, we can draw another one.
Just slide this down like this, so it doesn't keep like tilted.
Oh yeah, there we go. If it's one you don't like, that's okay. We'll move on.
Wait, okay. It's hot takes.
Ooh, we got another
All right,
batch
another
of
hot
hot
take.
takes.
Okay,
Please hit us with your hot takes.
Does anything come to mind?
Does
Anything
anything
interesting?
come to mind? I'm just trying to think of like.
And if you can't think of one, I can throw something in if you want.
Actually, yeah, because like I feel like I can definitely like add on, but right now I just have hella brain fog, so like I can like if you say shit,
Yeah, I'll
like,
throw
I'll
it
add
in.
on to
Please,
it.
Mark.
For
kick
me,
us off.
the hot take that I throw out to everybody that I feel like I get the most shit on is the fact that I think Christopher Nolan's overrated as a director.
Here we
I think,
fucking
I
go.
think that Interstellar is just fine.
Here
I
we
think that the
fucking
Dark Knight
go.
series is like good, but it's not amazing. I just don't think I can't connect with his movies like other people do, and I feel like he's just good, but he's not a masterpiece creator like everyone says.
God damn it.
That's my hot take.
Well, okay, I've only watched a couple of those like movies, like okay, with especially with like Interstellar and like The Dark Knight. I feel like they definitely do get better with each watch.
Mm.
Like if you just watch it once, you're gonna be like, it was a good movie. But the more you watch it and the more you understand like the depth of those like movies and just the cinematic, like the work that it took to create those movies.
Mm.
But like for just a general like cinematic watcher, it's alright. Like I understand like how like especially with like The Dark Knight, you
Yeah.
have to be like a specific like fan to be like, wow,
Sure, that's
that
true.
shit was deep, eh?
Mm.
God
But
damn it.
with
So what do you think gets better with every watch?
get better with every watch. I'd say probably. Have you guys ever watched? Because for me, like, do you guys like? Because when I first watched it, I was like, Soul's like solid movie.
Mm.
But the more like I watched it, the more like you really like do understand like the philosophical ideas that they try to just like portray to you, not just in like a kid's sense, but like also for like the adults watching it.
Mm.
Just the more I watched it, the more you really get to just like truly, because now I'm just doing a fucking like hella side tangent.
That's
But-
okay. That's okay. That's our show.
Yes, yeah. But with just like more just into like philosophy and just like soul and just like trying to like see these like storylines as to more than just it's just a jazz musician trying to like portray his life and like live a life that he believes that this is what he was made to do.
Mm.
And then also with like I feel like 20 like you know like the character 22, yeah?
The what? Sorry?
And the character 22, like the
22 from what?
from Soul.
Oh, from Soul. Okay.
Yeah. And I believe that like Soul does reflect upon like a lot upon like the word like sonder of kind of just because 22 was talking a lot with these other mentors that just like tried to spark this passion onto 22.
Mm.
But this passion that they tried to like portray onto them was they're kind of just trying to say about like this is the reason that you are going to live, which honestly I don't think reflects a lot on like the small daily things that you do in your life that just make life truly living. Because if you just focus on those like big-ended pictures of, oh, when I get this is when I'm gonna be happy, it's like when I reach this one goal, instead of just viewing it in those small daily activities that we truly do live for, which is like in the end of the movie when you see how once 22 lives in Joe's life, even though those small daily activities that they got to go through. Sorry, I just got fucking like lost.
That's okay. I was just going to chime in if you don't mind
Yeah,
for
of course,
the
of course.
to the Nolan point.
I
'cause
ran.
I get annoyed at Mark's disapproval of Christopher Nolan. I feel like I do get in the sense that Nolan's movies are not the kind of movies that you just pop in when you're like, I'm going to watch a movie for a couple hours. I got time to kill. It definitely is the movie you watch in a very certain mood because it demands a lot of attention.
No, but I do though, because to me it's like when I watch certain movies, you know, when you watch a movie that you've been excited for, so you're kind of like, you're not just like checking your phone, you're not casually watching, like you're locked in.
So
I feel like giving certain, like whether it's a show or a movie or a book or whatever it is, you could give it a fair shot and you could really give it attention, or you could just be like, I'm just going to casually watch this and I don't really care about what's happening deeply. You know, just like a surface level thing. But for me, I try to watch Nolan movies like deeply, and I pay attention. I don't check my phone and shit. But at the end of the day, I'm like, it was good. But people are like, that was the best movie I've ever seen. I just don't get that point. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I understand what you mean.
Hot takes.
But
Hot takes.
takes.
Yes.
So you want to say something else?
Because honestly, with just... Because, like, that really is... Actually, no, like, you kind of, like, explained, like, both points of, like, just, like, casually watching and being like, it was I.
Yeah.
And also just, like, being able to, like, be deeply involved in, like, what's truly going on. But I feel like... Because if... Other than Christopher Nolan, what would you say is a movie or a director that you, like, resonate with? Like,
someone
movies
who
that you
resonates with me a lot is probably David Fincher. I like Fincher a lot. Or even Wes Anderson. I like both of those too. I don't know why.
Sounds familiar, but like I think you should like put out a movie.
Sorry?
Because I don't know directors like that, so I think you should just say
One of
movie.
his movies.
Oh, like I would say for David Fincher, I'd say I love. I mean, Fight Club's a classic. Love Fight Club. I feel like there's a level in his movies. There's like a high level of entertainment. It's just really interesting and entertaining. But then there's also like really fun dialogue and shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to pinpoint what exactly I love about them, but I just do. I feel like sometimes you just connect with something and sometimes you don't. And you may not be able to point it out. Like for me, I don't think that Nolan does anything wrong. I don't think he's a bad director. I don't think he's like making mistakes or there's plot holes or whatever. I just feel like I just can't connect to it. You know?
Right. Well, that's slightly
That's art
more
for you.
understandable, but that's art for you.
Anyway.
Well, anyways, thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you so much. We
Appreciate it.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
for having me on.
It was nice
no
meeting you.
problemo. Yes, nice meeting
Nice to meet you guys.
nice to meet you,
and
bro.
sorry, just to make sure your name was
Matt.
Matt, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mark.
And Mark.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you
Nice
as
to meet you,
well.
bro. Have a good rest
Thanks
of your
for
day.
coming on. And we're back again with yet another lovely guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone watching on YouTube, Twitch, or wherever the fuck we watch this shit. My name is Michael, and yeah, let's get into this shit. I'm so excited.
Please draw a topic. Now, if it's one that you have nothing to say anything on or you just don't want to do, toss it back in and we'll pick another. But if it's something that strikes your fancy.
Okay, let's see. Maybe this one? I don't know. Video game goats. Okay. Let's not even start with that one. Well, I guess it's like, is it like a personal goat or like just like overall, like it encourages like everyone?
I would say like your favorite game, let's say, or some of your all-time highlights, you know?
Okay, so for me, I'm more of like I would honestly say more of like an indie guy, honestly, in terms of like, you know, like games I'm just going to be playing, right? It's like, okay, whatchamacallit, like, I used to be like a lot more like, into like that AAA scene, but I realized, you know, like these games are not getting as good, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm just gonna move over to that, right? So I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna try some indie games. But even though I say that, my favorite game of all time is still probably gonna be BioShock. So you know,
a man after my own heart. BioShock is also my favorite game of all time. It's the fucking best.
No, literally, let's talk about it though.
And if you haven't played it, no spoilers. But fucking
but fucking
Get on
play it. 1, 2, and 3. Of course, 3 not be like in my opinion. 3 might not be as good as like the first 2, but it's like it still holds up though in my opinion.
See, here's my thing. Malcolm, buckle
I
up
know.
while the Bioshock talk happens.
Yes.
Here's my thing.
Sorry, bro.
The first one is my favorite game ever. Infinite is probably my second favorite ever.
Okay.
2 I put slightly lower down. However, I think 2 gets shit on unfairly
I definitely think I guess
because people are like, it wasn't Ken Levine, so like it's not the same director
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
and like.
yeah.
But to me, first of all, I think 2 plays better than 1, which I think people overlook.
there's like gameplay stuff, right?
Because two
Yeah, no,
is
I
the
agree
one
with
that was
that.
like, hey, guns and plasmids at the same time. Whereas 1, you have to
Yes.
like flip
And like swap
kind of
between
thing.
them.
So 2, I don't think gets enough credit for playing better.
Mm-hmm.
I get the critiques of like, we're kind of doing Rapture again,
Mm-hmm.
like, what's, blah, 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 blah. But to me, it's just like, I thought Lamb was cool. I like the reverse of the first game being about like, basically Ayn Rand shit and like, objectivism
Yeah,
and all that kind of
objectivism
shit.
and shit, yeah.
And then in 2 being the opposite of like more collectivism of like, we're a family and it's not about the individual. It's like, I just think that all that shit's really interesting. So I think 2.
No, literally, you're literally speaking facts right now. Like you're literally speaking my fucking language.
Thank you, thank you.
I don't even know why this is a fucking debate. I mean, this is obviously a podcast. We can talk about whatever the fuck we want, right? But it's like, I totally agree with you on that. Like, of course, like, people like obviously like critique the fact like what's called. It's like it still takes place in Rapture, like the second one, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the thing is like this.
What? Well,
Are you serious?
This is rolling. So we have the audio.
No.
Did the camera crap out?
I thought Mark clicked it.
No. Yo, rookies out here.
This has been recording the whole time.
I got the other one.
So we've had audio the whole time. That's okay. Your
All right.
conversation will still be heard to the
Rookies.
masses.
Zoom.
So these rookies out here.
Okay, I guess in case we need another clap sync, here we go. Anyways,
Okay, no, like I was saying, like what's it called? When it comes to like the world building of Bioshock, it's like I just like honestly, I was like when we come back to the second game and it's like we go back to Rapture, I'm like I'm not complaining because like there's still so much to explore in that area. You know what I mean? Because obviously the Bioshock's like a very linear game, right? Like you only explore those certain sections, right, for the first one, right?
Yeah.
But it's like there was still so much fucking more, and like. And then when when I bought it, I think I played Bioshock for the first time like maybe like 2 years ago, right? And I bought it like it's like that bundle. It was like during December or something, but all of it was like $5 or
Yes.
some shit, right? So I bought it during that. I'm like I instantly I was like, okay, I need to learn so much more about this shit. So I literally went right into the second one, and I was like all during Christmas break, I was like, fuck yes.
what is your hope for
The
the fourth one that is in development that we have heard nothing about? The going rumor, as far as I have heard, is that it's maybe set in like the North Pole,
Yeah,
like
I
in
heard-
the
I heard
Arctic
about
or
that.
some shit.
I heard it might be open world as well,
Which I'm not-
I mean, it's gonna be like a very very hard thing to pull off with a game like that.
I could be convinced, but the entire point of Bioshock is that it is linear. I know in the first and
Yes.
second one, technically you could go back to all the areas if you wanted, which made it feel open, but it's not. The point is that it's a directed experience. So to have it be like, I put it this way, they really have to do a job of selling me on, hey, here's a side quest in a fucking Bioshock game.
I mean, the thing is, though, is if it is like in Antarctica, okay, it's probably some like random ass thing like Colombia that we never like
Yes.
know about. So there could be like room for like exploration in that area, right?
Yeah.
And like I feel like they can talk about so many different topics as well when it comes like I guess like even something in like North Pole, maybe like environmentalism or some shit, right?
Yeah, that's
There's
the
so many
other
things ways
thing.
they can go in, right?
Where that's the other thing is because Ken Levine's not doing this one because he's doing that other game, Judas, which
yeah.
I'm infinitely more excited for that. That's my other thing with Bioshock is inherently extremely political.
It's very political.
So it's like, what are they gonna do with this one? My question, I guess, is like, what do you have to say? Because to me, with the
Yes.
first one, it is like
objectivism, and
the
like that Ayn
objectivism
Rand
stuff.
thing.
Then it's like collectivism. Then with the Infinite, it is more the like national pride and all that shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, like the message in like the third one kind of gets a little muddied with the whole like time traveling thing.
yeah,
and, like,
with all the
fucking,
multiverse
like,
shit,
the
it gets a
fucking,
little.
like, and like the what's it called like that second dimension and then what's it called like the the freedom fighter like
Yes.
how like her whole message gets kind of messed up. Right?
Yeah, it all gets a little kind of like muddled in there. But that's the thing is each game in a sense to me is about a political ideology, but it's always like taking it not like the wrong way, but
it's
it's taking
absurd. I think a very absurd
it's
way,
taking
right?
it like to the farthest extreme. Like if you
Yes.
had run amok subjectivism or objectivism, collectivism, and then like the national pride. If you had all that to the highest level,
Yes,
what would it be? And
yes.
so that's my worry with the fourth one is like, what do you
What do you
guys
do with
have to
that,
say with this next one? But Malcolm, really quickly, because you poor bastard have had to listen to this. What's your favorite game?
Well,
and then
I
we
for
can
one
let
have
Michael
never played
go.
Bioshock.
You're
but
missing out.
I am more
You
of an.
are.
I really like open world stuff,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
Skyrim is
Skyrim.
Mhm.
is
I
my
never
favorite.
I never played Skyrim. I'm not gonna lie. So.
Have you played any of the Fallout games?
No, I haven't.
'Cause I was gonna say-
obviously, like, watch like gameplay of that stuff, like watch like walkthroughs and that stuff.
Mhm.
But like I haven't played them like myself.
Because
no.
I was gonna say he loves Skyrim, and Patrick's favorite game ever is Skyrim. I tried it for them just to like
Try it out.
say I did it kind of thing. It didn't do as much for me just because I'm not the biggest fantasy guy. I'm more a sci-fi guy, so having like the same game setup, but instead of like magic and dragons in Fallout, it's
Yeah.
robots and lasers.
Yeah, like nuclear shit.
Instantly, that's more appealing to me. But Skyrim is definitely it's a good choice. Good job, Malcolm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Well,
you.
anyways,
What's it called? I want to ask like what's it called?
Please.
I guess like any other like games that you guys think are like just like super games of all time, or like are up there.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man.
good.
Spider-Man's up there.
To rattle off some quick ones, we don't have to go too long on this, but like the original Last of Us,
Okay.
Ratchet
Um,
and Clank.
Ratchet
I
and
love
Clank.
Ratchet and Clank.
God of War, specifically the two new ones.
Uh-huh.
Trying to think what other. I like you play a lot of indie stuff, so there's stuff like me like Shovel Knight,
Okay.
Hotline Miami.
Maddie, what did
Hollow
you think
Knight.
of those Resistance games?
I liked the Resistance games you let me borrow. I think they got better and better.
Yeah.
Because the first one was very like 2005 first-person shooter.
What's Resistance? I haven't heard of it.
It's a trilogy of first-person shooters on the PS3,
Okay.
done by Insomniac, if I'm not dreaming.
Insomniac,
So
okay,
Spider-Man
yeah,
guys. And it's about like aliens and shit invading Earth. But it's cool because it starts in like World War II, so it's kind of like alternate history of like the aliens showing up. First one was like fine.
Yeah.
The second one was really good, and then I thought the third one was probably
I'm
the
gonna get
best.
back into those. I'm just thinking about it. I miss playing them.
They are really
I miss
good.
playing them.
But yeah, it's endless games I could rattle off here. But
No, there's this one game I'm playing right now. What's it called? Like Killer 7.
Killer 7.
It's like this. It's like so. I'm only gone I'm only been like playing for a couple hours now, but it's like so fucking weird. Like, you're playing as like these hitmen or some shit, and like what's it called? You can like play as like any of the one you want, any of the hitmen you want or whatever, and you're fighting like these really like fucking like weird like aliens or some shit. Like they have like to kill them or whatever. You have to like hit like this little like a really special spot that like it randomly spawns on their body. It has it's like a bunch of like particle effects or some shit. It's so weird, and the controls are so fucking weird as well. I mean, of course it's an emulated game for like computer or whatever,
Right.
for like PC, right? So it's like the controls are maybe a little muddied around or whatever, but it's like. It's such a fucking weird game, but it's so interesting to me. All those games that are like so fucking weird and stuff, it's such weird ass concepts. I fucking love them because it's just like I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be like. What's gonna happen? But it's like I'm fucking in for
We're
the ride.
in for the ride.
Literally,
We'll
literally.
take it. Well, anyways, if you haven't played Bioshock out there, Malcolm,
Yeah.
get your fucking life in order. And
Yes,
anyways,
wake up.
Have them
thank
too.
you, Michael, for joining us.
Oh yes, of
Thank
course.
you for
Thank
sitting
you,
down
Michael.
with us. We appreciate
Of
it.
course. This is fucking
yes.
awesome. Yes, I will make sure to check out the podcast.
Thank
you guys
you.
as well. You guys do that as well because, I mean, hey man, if you're talking about video games and all, I mean, some other healthy topics. I'm assuming.
Exactly.
Why would you
Everything.
not want to fucking join?
All
Exactly.
healthy.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here with another guest here at the University of Toronto Mississauga. Can you tell me your name or tell us your name?
My name is Anna.
Could you go a little closer to the mic, Anna?
My name is Anna.
Hannah.
Anna.
Anna.
A-N-A.
Oh, A-N-A. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Anna.
Nice to meet
So
you.
basically what we're going to do here is we have a bin full of topics. You're going to pick one at random, and we're just going to riff about it for like 5-10 minutes.
Oh my
Okay?
God. Okay.
So I'm going to open it up. Hopefully you don't get something bad. I don't know. We'll
well,
see.
I'm coming into this blind.
You're going to a blind.
Childhood toys.
Childhood toys. Okay. How do you feel?
Interesting.
How do you feel about that one?
Weird. I don't know. It's been,
Let's do another one.
It's been a while. I'm 47, so.
Okay, we can do another one if you want. You can pick another one. And then, yeah, what's that one?
Turn-ons.
Turn-ons. How do you
I'm
feel?
celibate.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Pick a superpower.
Pick a
Oh,
superpower. Okay, I'm down to do that one.
I
How do you feel?
usually cheat on this one, but okay.
You cheat.
How do you
Yeah.
mean?
How do you cheat?
I say that the superpower that I want to have is having all superpowers.
Oh, interesting.
It's
How-
like a I wish for more wishes.
Yeah, that's a wish.
Yeah,
I wish for more wishes
exactly.
type of
It's a
thing.
cheat.
That's a bit of a cheat code. I think if
Yeah.
I were to pick one, I think I would have to pick super speed. I've said this before on the
Yeah.
podcast.
How
I think
come?
super speed.
Yeah.
I think if it's like strictly from the angle of like saving time on the commuting and any
Okay.
travel thing, like I'm done. Like I'm there.
On
Kind
that
of thing.
same token, I disagree with him because I feel like if you're gonna do that, teleportation's way better. Because I feel like
Right.
if you're going really fast, people are gonna like see like something going on, or also it's like exhausting for you. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean it's exhausting?
Like
do you ever see? Do you know the Flash?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen any scene of
Breathing
the
heavy.
Flash where like he gets somewhere and he's like, "Damn, like that was
I
too
feel
much
like
for
I
me."
have.
Never, never, ever.
But to me, why is teleportation isn't not more efficient? It's like in an instant.
Efficient? I mean, it's definitely quicker by maybe a marginal degree.
I mean, so what makes you think that the speed that he wants to choose is not the teleportation speed?
Interesting. Yeah.
That's true. But then I guess at that point, I would just feel like his answer is just basically teleportation. You know?
Yeah.
If it's like if it's that fast. But I would assume.
No. But it's not though, right? Because there's a lot of benefits that come with super speed that don't come with teleportation.
Such as what?
I feel like the ability to sort of control how fast you go. You could excel in sports, for example.
Well, that's true. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Have you seen Incredibles?
That's such a long time ago.
There's like a
yeah,
scene
but
where
I
Such a good
can't
movie.
remember.
there's a whole scene where this kid from the family, he's super fast. His name is Flash, and he is like in track and field. But his parents, who know he's super fast, tell him to like go a little bit faster than everybody else, but not quite as fast. Like you don't want to arouse suspicion. You don't want people to be like, oh, you're way too fast.
Yeah,
So
that'd
just
be
go
a
a little bit
problem.
faster, win every single competition, maybe lose a race or two. Just
Right,
yeah.
right,
So that's the
right.
kind of thing. But to me, also, I feel like the speed thing would be like a fun aspect to it. That's why I think it's a good choice as well, because teleportation is not as fun. It's just more, it's kind of boring, I guess. It's just like, boom, you're there.
Yeah. I mean, with regards to turn-ons, I don't mean to. Go back, I don't mean to go back to
You're
the other
going back.
thing.
You don't, but you're going back. Okay.
I feel like that would be a thing for like girls, be like, oh, like he's really fast, kind of thing. Like
Oh, I
he's
see.
faster than this other guy, so I feel like
I don't
would
know
want
if
to be with.
I don't
You
know
don't
if that
think
would always
so?
be the case.
I feel like for.
I'm too old to think about that.
I'm just gonna speculate. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'll do.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe.
here's what I'll ask you.
Okay.
If you were to not cheat, as you've admitted in the beginning, if
Okay.
you were to pick one superpower, what would it be? So I've picked super speed. We can have Mark pick one if you want more time to think about it.
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good
Okay,
one.
why?
I think Maddie actually picked that one off camera here. He picked the same one.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't mean to
Invisibility
answer.
because
yeah.
you can. It's similar to that saying, oh, I wish I was a fly in the wall. Why be a fly? You can be invisible. You can be invisible,
Mhm.
and you can just
Sorry.
just snoop, see what the higher powers are.
Yeah. You know what I
Actually
thought you were gonna
doing.
say?
What?
I thought you were gonna say I would have, like, if I had invisibility, I'd be able to walk by your setup and then not have to have this conversation.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
So you could avoid annoying
But
people like us
But
stopping
I
you.
could have said no from the get.
You could have said
That
no.
is
Yeah,
true.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
also like a kind of a superpower that I'm still mastering, trying to
Just
master.
trying to say no.
Trying to
So
say
here's what
no.
I'll ask you now, because now you've piqued my interest. Did you reluctantly say yes to come on here?
A little bit.
A little bit,
But
okay.
at the same time, I'm coming back from feeling very stressed. So
Okay.
I see.
I was like, well, maybe this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Cool. I like your answer though, invisibility. There's the aspect of like snoop. That was kind of weird that you went right to snooping though. Like her
I
immediate answer was
I wanna
like
watch people.
like I'm gonna get the dirt on people. Like damn, like you want dirt on people like that?
Well, it's not that I want dirt on people. I don't want to bring them down, but I want to find out if somebody else is trying to bring me down and how, so I can
That's fair.
stand up to them.
Oh, I see. So this is
Because a lot
this
of
is-
stuff goes behind back doors. You don't know how a lot of decisions that impact your life are actually being done. And if you knew, would you make certain choices and certain decisions in your life if you had that information?
I
That's
see.
true.
So-
Imagine if you could be in certain situations where, like, I've always wondered what kind of conversations are had behind closed doors. Like maybe like a huge corporation or something. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of
Yeah.
are they having? Like, because a lot of people speculate, they're trying to do like sneaky shit. They're trying to like pull the wool over people's eyes. They're trying to do some, but like being behind there and actually seeing what their actual intentions are. That'd be
Yeah, I
interesting.
hear that. I hear that. Yeah, I didn't think that you. When I first heard it, I thought it was more of like a cynical place, but it sounds like it's more of like a self-defense sort
yes,
of thing.
it's definitely
Which
a
I didn't think
self-defense.
about that before, to be
Yes.
honest with you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, yeah, well, thank you for sitting down with us.
No
If
problem.
you're-
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this was a really fun conversation.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Anna.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you, Anna.
And we're back again with yet another guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, yeah. My name's Xavier. I'm a third-year student in computer science and stats. I was born in Venezuela, Latin America.
Oh.
But I've been here for almost my whole life.
Cool.
Yeah, I like to play games now and then. I'm trying to learn some instruments. And yeah, that's me.
That's you. That's
Yeah, that's me.
Xavier. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you mind going a little bit closer?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Please select one of our
Right.
many terrible topics.
Terrible, horrible topics.
Chris Pratt, Evans,
Oh, here we go.
Hemsworth. Who you gonna fuck?
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
No. This is a good question. This is a
Oh
good
my
question.
God! I didn't realize you had that on.
This is
Yeah.
a good one. No, a very good one. Okay, let's see.
So there's Pratt, Evans, and who?
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
So
That's
pick a-
okay.
easy.
Okay.
All right, so
Pick a
basically
Chris to fuck.
we got Star-Lord.
Mm-hmm.
We got Captain
Thor
America.
and Captain
Thor.
America.
So we got a bunch of Marvel heroes.
Mhm.
I'll be honest. Chris Pratt, immediately no.
Really? Okay, why
Mm.
not? Tell me.
Break it down.
He's so charismatic, though.
To a point. I feel like okay, he is funny, right? He has a lot
Yeah.
of background in in Parks and Rec and all that stuff. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I just couldn't vibe with him. He just doesn't have the right kind of charisma that I'd look for in a dude to fuck. You know? It'd be between Chris Evans and Hemsworth.
Yeah. Let's get the elephant out of the room here.
Yeah.
Both smoking hot bots.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
of
of
course,
course.
of course.
There's no question about it.
There's no question about that.
Yeah.
Now the question comes down to sort of, I feel like, wait, Hemsworth and who? Sorry,
Evans.
So Thor and Captain America.
Thor and thing. Yeah. So I feel like Hemsworth is like the more Viking.
Oh yeah, of course.
As
You know, has
sort of-
long hair. You know,
yeah.
has a bigger, broader build. All
Sure.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself: do you want like the vanilla like Evans,
Yeah.
Mhm.
or do you want more of like the Viking like Norse?
Yeah. But to me, there's a little bit more where it's not just like how they look to, it's the vibe. You know, you're talking about
Oh, yeah,
vibing
of
with
course, of
someone.
course.
So I feel like, to me, Evans is someone who's more of like a teddy bear, kind of like nice guy vibe.
Mhm.
Where Hemsworth is more like brooding, kind of like, you know,
Also-
not mean or anything, but just kind of more like, you know, what's that word? Kind of like
Strapping.
Sure.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think okay. It depends. Am I topping or bottoming? Because that matters.
No, you're right.
That
That's a
matters here.
consideration
I
for
will
sure.
leave it up to you if that means you have two different
If-
answers.
I mean, I feel like for both to be different, obviously.
Mm.
If I'm topping, I gotta top Evans. If I'm bottoming, I need Hemsworth to top me.
Okay.
Right. If let's say that it was a switch scenario,
Yeah.
I think it'd have to be Evans.
Interesting.
Have to be
See,
Evans.
Okay.
here's my thing. I'm in agreement
With everything that Javier.
with
oh my
Evans.
God. Wait, sorry. Can you say your name one more time?
Xavier.
Xavier. I said Javier. Jesus, my bad.
blended him.
Listen, good enough.
I am also on the Evans train because here's the thing.
You're riding the Evans train.
You're quite literally riding that
I would
train.
put
Let's go.
Hemsworth at the bottom, if I'm being honest. Pratt in the middle, and Evans at the top.
So all three at the same time.
So all three at the same time. Yeah, in that tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Chris Evans. Like, here's the thing. I am a straight gentleman,
Yes.
but I will admit that every time I'm watching Avengers: Infinity War, and the subway scene happens when the Thanos people are going after Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Yeah.
And
And
the
Evans
fucking
just
subway comes
appears.
by, and you just see fucking Captain America's silhouette, and then the train goes by, and he fucking walks out into
The
the light,
beard.
and
You know, the
he's
full-ass
beard and the hair. I'm like, woo! Chris Evans is a gorgeous man.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll admit it. So I think it's got to be Evans for me as well.
Okay, I'm gonna throw out one more question here on this topic.
I haven't answered though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Have you
Yeah.
answered?
I actually haven't answered. Yeah, that's
Oh,
true. But I
okay.
want to. After we both answer, I have one more thing.
I was just gonna say Pratt. To be
Interesting.
quite honest with you, I
Okay,
think for the reason
okay.
why you don't want him, it's sort of that vibe that he gives off that I feel like I would connect with.
Okay.
He'd
fair,
charm the
fair.
pants off you.
He would. I'm not even thinking about this purely sexual anymore. Like I'm thinking about long-term partner
Okay,
falling in
okay.
love, like
You know,
going the
Dude,
distance
and that,
kind
and
of
that
thing.
and that comes
You
down
know,
to
like
what I was gonna
foreplay,
say.
aftercare, you know, because
Sure.
I feel like he
Mhm.
would probably be very good at that.
Yeah, and I think that's fair to say. And that's my answer, Pratt, because
Pratt.
again, to put it simply, going the distance. I would
Sure.
go the distance with Pratt. Like, it would be sort of like a fling with anyone else.
Yeah.
to be
Okay.
honest.
Okay.
So,
And Mark?
So for me, I feel like, I mean, what I was gonna say is like I want to do a bang, marry, kill situation.
Oh.
Because you're talking about
Yeah.
long term. I'm gonna
Yeah.
answer first just for the question that was posed. the
Sure.
bang. To me, I feel like because they kind of go hand in hand to me. I feel like the personality I like the most is the one I choose.
Right.
Which to me, I feel like probably would be Evans based on the interviews I've seen.
Mm.
Okay.
He seems like the most fun-loving guy.
Yeah.
Like Evans seems like Hemsworth seems okay. Like he's a good-looking guy, but he just doesn't. His personality doesn't pop to me.
Fair. Fair.
And also Pratt, he seems like a nice guy, but he also seems a little bit like not tightly wound, but he seems very like official kind
Sure.
of
Yeah. Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
But
Evans
so, yeah.
seems to be the one that takes himself the least seriously.
Exactly. So to me, that would be he would be like my Mary if we have to do the 3.
Mm.
And in that case, I think the kill would definitely be Hemsworth for me,
Mm-hmm.
and then the bang would be in that case Pratt.
Pratt.
Damn.
If I was doing that,
Yeah.
I'd marry Pratt.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because I feel like again
Oh.
the vibe wouldn't work in the bedroom, but it would work in just day-to-day life.
Sure.
Right?
Just like
Right?
having a life
Okay,
together.
okay.
Yeah. Fuck Evans and Hemsworth. Sorry, but I gotta go.
Yeah, Hemsworth's got to go.
It seems like
Really?
I'm just gonna make a
I'm-
prediction here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict that. I mean, now I'm seeing
Patrick's
that you're
about to
doing something
change.
else,
I'm
but I
about
think
to-
Maddie's gonna agree that he's gonna kill Hemsworth as well, right?
Yeah, I would kill Hemsworth. I am in a well, I think I would be more like yours, Mark. I would maybe marry Evans.
Sure.
And then just have Chris Pratt for that one night of
Objectively,
sweet night.
for
objectively
that
wrong.
one night of
Passion.
ecstasy.
Ecstasy. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm just flipping what you guys said. So Hemsworth, I would bang,
Mm.
Okay.
and then
You're killing
Evans, I would
Evans.
kill.
Wow.
Yeah, that just I don't know. Like with him, it's just there's no way to like, I guess separate the idea of a Boy Scout,
Right.
Interesting.
and it's just,
Fair.
I'm not into that.
Hmm.
Well, there you
Fair
go.
enough.
Personally.
Chris Evans, Pratt, or Hemsworth, if you ever see this, I'm genuinely, truly sorry. And we're fans.
We're fans of all three.
We're
Yeah, we
fans.
love you guys.
But anyways, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
you're
sitting
awesome.
down
Thank
with
you
us
so
and
much.
joining
I like it
us.
was very fun.
May I say, I just like how like analytical he got with it.
Right.
Right off the bat. Like,
Right off
he
the
read
bat.
it. I was a little worried. I was like, this is
Yeah.
like a pretty like of the topics that have come out. Like,
He's
this
like,
is a
let me break it
pretty-
down.
Yeah, but he got right. He was into it. Right
This is
away.
not the
I love
first
it.
time you've been asked this question.
Listen, I've watched the movies quite a bit.
There we go.
And I feel like these questions just
They come up.
they come up
They
every now and then,
occur.
with friends, with it's like off the hand comments.
Mhm.
Yeah,
who
yeah.
would you? It's like actually
Mhm.
very good question. So I feel
unavoidable.
like I've I thought about it clearly enough that I can give a very very good answer for
You
it.
did.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Hell
Thanks
yes.
so much.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Guys.
Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody. Our last guests are with us now. Would everyone like to introduce themselves? We'll start on the right here.
My name is Tanya.
Tanya, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Mina.
Mina.
I'm Moyen, but you can call me Mo.
Mo?
Yeah.
So Tanya, Mina, and Mo. Cool. Okay. I don't think I said my name.
No,
My
you
name's
didn't.
Patrick.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Okay, cool. So what we're doing here is we have our bin of topics. You guys will pick one at random. We'll go probably 2 picks. If you guys aren't vibing with any of the topics, we can just make something up. All right?
Bet.
Who wants to pick out of the bin?
I can pick.
Okay.
What color should school subjects be? I don't think we like this topic.
No. We don't like this one. We don't like this one.
Subjects be. It's dream travel destinations.
Dream
Yeah, I like
travel
this
destinations? Okay. Dream travel destinations. You guys want me to go first while you think about it? Or?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you can go
Okay,
first.
so right off the bat, my answer is Japan. For a few reasons. Reason number one, I am sort of not in love. I wouldn't say in love, but I'm a big fan of Mario. And one of my, I've had many dreams of being on the streets. You know,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Tokyo.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
they have the Mario Kart.
Yeah.
So I've literally had dreams about being like dressed up as Luigi and just like Luigi.
Not Luigi.
Not Luigi.
Come on.
Uh-oh, is this gonna turn into the best Mario character?
Yes.
Who's the best Mario character then, if not
Princess
Luigi?
Peach.
Okay,
Now you
Princess Peach
see?
is definitely solid.
Princess Peach.
Okay.
Princess Peach is solid. Oh, do you agree with her? Or Princess?
Yeah.
You do?
I agree.
You have something on your mind.
No, I don't.
You probably
No.
have like Wario up there.
Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of it, so I want to know.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
But I kind of know what
you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So that's one thing. Second thing, I'm a big fan of sushi. So naturally, you got to go to where it originated to get sort of that prime sort of culinary. I'm losing the words right now, but I'm just trying to say I'm looking for the OG kind of thing, you know. And yeah, so those are probably the two big reasons.
It's a sign. The dream is a sign.
The dream is definitely a sign. I would say, like
That's
it's
where you're
the thing that's scary though is that it's recurring.
It's a
so
sign.
like it keeps like coming back to me kind
You
of thing.
going? I'm telling you.
I should go this summer. I should go this summer.
Yeah. You going?
Okay. You said this summer? The summer's over.
No, like this coming summer, like next summer.
Next
I mean.
summer.
Yeah. So, is this hello?
Yeah, that's one of our friends.
That's one of our friends. Yeah.
We're doing a podcast. I don't know.
We're recording.
We're just talking about our favorite travel destinations right now. Yeah. Okay. So does anyone, while I was riffing there, did anyone think of their favorite or desired travel destination?
I want to go to Jamaica.
Okay.
Because of when you go to Jamaica, I haven't been, but that's just what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like every single citizen there is really a part of a community. Like it's its own thing. Here, like Jamaica's a country. Jamaica.
So
yeah.
Jamaica is a country, indeed.
You got it. If you're comparing Jamaica to Canada, people here are like, it's not just one community, but in Jamaica, like everybody not really knows each other, but like you eat the same thing, and like the culture is just all that.
So you're saying like there's a unity there that you're like looking for.
So united.
Yeah. So would you? Okay, is that like the prime reason? Because then I would argue like a place like Egypt has that same unity. So why would you pick like Jamaica over Egypt, for example?
Because I was in the Middle East, like I was born in Lebanon, so that's not like.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were born in Lebanon. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So you're not about the Middle East.
Nah,
Okay, let's pick a different place that has like a unified culture.
Yeah. Jamaica.
Let's say like Argentina, for example.
Yeah.
They have a unified culture.
Yeah, they do.
What would make you pick Jamaica over Argentina? It sounds like you know what you want to say, but you don't know if you should say it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's okay. We don't have to go down that rabbit hole if you don't want to go down there. But yeah, I just thought it was curious that you said that. No, but I'm not ripping on your pick, by the way. I was just curious as to why you said it. That's all.
And the nature is just beautiful over there.
Fair enough. I honestly, any like sort of coastal area is just amazing to me. I love the ocean so much. I love the beach. So
for now, it's Jamaica. When I get to Jamaica, maybe it'll be Argentina.
Maybe it'll be Argentina. Okay. Open-mindedness. I like it. How about you guys? Mina and Mo, have we thought?
You got it.
All right, bet.
Can you hold the mic a little closer? Perfect.
It would be Venice or New Zealand.
Venice or New Zealand?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I don't know.
Why New Zealand? I've never heard, and this is not to like be like, oh, that's a weird pick, but like I've never heard New Zealand as a pick for somebody.
Oh, okay.
New Zealand.
Yes, New Zealand.
I think.
Okay.
So why New Zealand?
Okay, so I would pick New Zealand because of the mountains, and I watched Lord of the Rings as a kid, and I really want to see the mountains. I'm a movie buff.
Okay, true. I didn't consider that.
I feel like you're making fun of me, and that's just okay. No,
I'm not.
New Zealand it is. Yeah, New Zealand.
Do you not like Lord of the Rings? So she doesn't like Mario. She doesn't like Lord of the Rings. What's going on here? It sounds like you're hating on your friend Mo here.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's okay. But yeah, and I really want to see the mountains and the nature. And Venice is because it's sinking, and I want to see it before it's like completely.
But it's just gone.
Yeah.
Like you can't see it anymore. Just like flex on people. Like, yeah, I was there. No, but
He's definitely flexing on that.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly. For Lord of the Rings, though, who's your favorite character? Just out of curiosity.
My precious.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is.
He scares the shit out of me.
He's very scary, but I loved him as a kid. You guys are so rude. Love you guys. You guys are so rude. I didn't say anything. Oh.
Your eyes say it all.
Okay, Tanya, bet. But yeah, the little creature, I forgot his name.
Gollum.
That's protecting the ring.
Yeah.
That's my favorite character.
Yeah, he scares the shit out of me.
He was
Do you
not
watch The Hobbit?
Scary. Yes.
In The Hobbit especially, he scared me.
He's not scary.
He has this energy of like unhingedness.
Okay.
No? Am I wrong?
Yes,
he
you
doesn't
are.
have unhinged energy.
Okay, he's unhinged, but like his unhingedness is relatable.
Fair enough. I hear that.
Think of a country.
Yeah, you're
Morocco.
the last one. Morocco. Okay, why is that?
Because I just like the culture and the country, and I want to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about like the culture in the country is drawing you there? Is it like the food? Is it?
The food definitely. Yeah. Especially the tea. Oh, I love the tea.
Now, okay, I don't want to take this to a personal place.
Okay.
But I feel the need to ask.
Yeah.
Why would you pick? And this is the second time I'm bringing this up now, so you guys just take note of that. Why would you pick Morocco over Egypt?
I knew you were gonna ask that. I got you. So.
I am Egyptian. Yeah.
Oh. Good thing you're.
Wow! I just got stared down there. Oh my goodness! Yeah, go on. Why would you pick Morocco over Egypt?
Respectfully?
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. No,
Morocco is better.
Wow. Oh my goodness, they're high-fiving like on top of me and everything.
It's just better. It's just better.
And
now, have you considered? Okay, no, I'll let you finish. Go on.
Oh, I got nothing to say. Go ahead.
Oh,
you can go.
You said and.
No, don't worry. You got it.
I was just gonna say, have you considered that Egypt is the mother of the world?
Ooh.
See, there's a saying in Egypt, surprisingly enough, only among Egyptian people, we call Egypt the mother of the world. One of them. Yeah.
It's not the first. It's actually not the first.
She's
it's
right.
It's one of the first that was discovered. But there's older civilizations. Yeah.
There's one older, which is the from Iraq. I can't remember what they were called. They were in Iraq though. That was the first one. Anyways, that's besides the point. So you'd pick Morocco over Egypt because it's better.
Yeah, and I feel like.
Explain.
I don't know how to say this.
I'd
but
like you to insult the core of my being. Please explain. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah. I'm not about to do that.
I'm kidding around with you.
But I don't know, cause I have family there too. That's one of the things too.
Okay.
And I feel like I will feel more safe in Morocco than Egypt, cause wait, just because of the people, cause I try to I surrounded myself with Moroccans and Egyptians, and respectfally, Egyptians kind of racist.
Oh no! I am so sorry that they're given that. Sorry, what'd you say?
I deny myself.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, but I know there's exceptions and everything.
No, of course, with any sort of group of people, there's exceptions, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
There's two things I'll say on that. One, I apologize for my people with any experience that you had with them.
Thank you.
Two, I hear what you're saying about feeling more safe, but even just as a touristy sort of thing, you even in that regard. I'm not saying you're gonna live there or anything, but you go see the sights kind of thing. You wouldn't feel safe to go see the sights in Egypt, for example.
Never asked myself that question.
Take us to Egypt or something?
I mean, you trying to do that?
Oh God.
Okay,
I'll go.
You guys caught me. I'm giving out tickets to resorts, and they're paying me commission. So.
All right.
No.
I mean,
where's it? Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, but I'd rather go to
Morocco. Fair enough. To be honest, I've never been to Morocco. I would. My friend, he's studying in Poland right now. He went to Morocco and he was just raving about it. Absolutely loved it. But again, I would say sort of the cultures are pretty similar. I would think they are. They're in a pretty similar region. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys so much for sitting down and giving your desired travel destinations. This was really fun. I'm just gonna go around again with your names: Tanya, Mina, and Mo. Right? Cool. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you. Bye.
And we're back again. We lied right to your stupid faces. This will be the last interview.
I hope this mic is off. I hope it wasn't off while she was talking.
I guess we'll. You would have heard, though.
I think I heard her.
Well, then I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. We got a mic test. Check. We'll figure it out. Anyways, we're here with our last two guests of the day. Probably, please introduce yourselves.
Hello.
It's on. Yeah, you're good.
If it's flicked up, it's on.
Okay. Hello. I'm Paula.
Nice to meet you, Paula.
I'm Isabel.
Hi, a little closer to the mic, stranger that I've never met before.
Person we've never met before.
I'm Isabel.
Yeah, you can hold it too if you don't want to do the stand.
If you want to lean back, you should probably hold it up to your face.
How?
Yeah. Take that out. Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
Golden.
So who's gonna do the honors of actually selecting a topic here from
Matthew,
our...
the other group was not vibing with the colors for school subjects. They cringed at that topic.
Well, because not everybody's as stupid as we are. Some people have like better things to do with their time than think about nonsense. But
let's have Paula pick,
please.
Okay,
Whatever you want, and if it's something you don't like or have nothing to say about, we can do another one.
Okay.
Oh, you have two there.
Overrated or underrated?
Overrated, underrated. Now, when I wrote this down in the bowl, I meant just pick literally anything on earth that you think is overrated or underrated.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of a wide category considering we don't know each other though.
This is true.
We don't know each other.
This is also true.
Yeah. I mean, I'm open to it if you guys are open to it. If not, we can pick something else.
We can pick something else if you want.
Something else. I just really
Yeah.
no. Please do better. Sports.
Are we knowledgeable on sports here?
Can you speak about?
Can you speak on sports, Paula?
For like 2 minutes.
All right, let's put it back. One more try. We can make one up too.
We're just gonna keep going until we get something good.
Wait,
Yes.
That I can do.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Ix.
We'll take that.
Yeah. Things that
That's
ick
a
you
good
out.
one.
Yeah. Okay, so who wants to start with Ix? I mean, I'll start, but like, if this isn't my ick, this is actually one of Mark's icks. Mark, I'm about to out you here.
Let's call him out.
So we were just on the show, I think last week.
Yeah.
And his ick is when a girl is holding her purse.
Oh, yes.
And
We
she's
talked
like,
about
like
this.
bending her like wrist.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That's terrible.
He doesn't.
Like
he
one of
doesn't like
these.
the like the strut where like the wrists are bent.
Like
Kind of.
this.
It's simply the wrist. Like it's like that, and that's like he's icked out kind of thing. So that's one for Mark. That's just to get the old
Get the
noodle
ball
cooking,
rolling.
the ball rolling. For myself though, that would require some thinking on my part because like we've gone back and forth on what an ick actually is. But I don't know. You guys can definitely enlighten us on some male icks.
If a guy does something that makes you want to throw up.
Yeah. That's just like, it's just this weird thing. If he does it, then it's like...
I have to say,
Yeah.
as controversial as it is,
Yeah.
driving an e-scooter, I'm so sorry. Because the thing is, for children, there's no issue. But like, you're in uni, you're 18 and above, you know, and you're going like... all the way.
Now I have to ask out of curiosity.
I also have the same question.
If someone was using like a manual scooter that they were pedaling, is that the same thing, or is it still like the same? Like it reminds you of a child.
No, it reminds me of a child. I don't have an issue with a bicycle.
Okay.
It's just, and I don't have an issue with the skateboard.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just specifically the scooter.
The e-scooter. Crazy.
Any type of scooter. It's just
It's
Now
rough.
I need to counter this point because this
Here
is
we
a
go.
very important point here.
okay.
What if they look you in the eye and they say, "I'm saving the environment"?
You can
What do you
save the
say?
environment with a bicycle, with roller skates, with a skateboard, with walking. I walk, no shame in it. But an e-scooter, I'm so sorry.
You're just not into it. Okay.
Damn, I have not heard that one.
That's
before.
crazy.
That's a new one.
So
The
we
e-scooter.
have the audience
We have some
also
audience
agrees.
agreement
Yeah.
here.
So I wouldn't be able to bag you, I guess. I mean, no, I don't drive an e-scooter. I'm just kidding. Bella,
what do you got?
What do you got? Hit us with your.
For me, it's like I don't know. This could be an ick for like women and men.
Okay.
But when people like Daniel specifically, like Malcolm's brother, I
my
cannot
God.
stand when he chews so loud in my ear. I want to like kill him. He goes like.
Oh wow.
It's so gross. I want to kill
That's
myself.
definitely.
It
I've
gives
never.
me like the biggest ick ever. I can't even stand it.
Daniel, if you're watching at home right now, you're getting called out right now.
You're getting
you
called
chump.
right out on air.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy. I've
I
never
have to.
actually met someone that does that. I've eaten with Daniel, so I've never heard
He
that
does
before.
it.
To be quite
That's
honest
because
with you.
though, like I like hear like every single little sound. Like I have ADHD,
Yeah.
so like I listen to like all the little things around me, and that's why I like pay attention or like I notice those kind of things.
Yeah.
I've got one
You've got
that
one?
just
Oh my
occurred to
God.
me. It just popped into my head. This
Yeah.
is one that definitely you and me and Mark and Malcolm, we can all relate to.
Okay.
Are either of you two familiar with the Valley Girl accent?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Did you see what Stacy was wearing the other day?
Matthew, we're going to the party tonight.
Bitch, the party tonight.
It's gonna be legendary.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That accent It's like driving ice picks onto both of my ears at the same time.
And listen, I need to preface it with no hate to anyone who, has the accent, but it's like...
I'm sure there
one
are
of those
people
things.
from across the world who would hear me talk and be like, wow, that guy's voice is awful.
I'm sure there is.
So I understand.
But yeah, the Valley Girl voice specifically is just one that like...
I can't do it.
I hate to say it, but it makes me want to pull my hair out. I'll say it. I'll say it.
It's aggressive.
It's a little aggressive of me, but I have to make a stance
I understand
here.
where you're coming
I can't
from.
dilly-dally. I got to make a stance.
And again, I say this as somebody with a nasally
your
cartoon
voice is
character
garbage
voice.
too, to be honest.
Like, I understand. I'm not out here sounding like fucking Morgan Freeman or one of these like smooth talking guys. Like, I understand I sound like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
That being said, I can't do the Valley Girl thing. I can't do it.
Yeah. Honestly, I hear that. Your voice sucks, but
It is definitely great. It's not good that I'm on a podcast, but it is what it is.
I'll just bring up one other one.
Please.
I've seen, and we actually brought this up on the show a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's some girls have a problem with how some guys swim. That's really loud.
Yeah, I was about to say, these guys pushing these carts.
Let's
this is
should we
about to
pause
be
for a second?
The loudest.
Should we
thing.
pause?
Yeah, we'll
Let's
just give them a
pause.
second to
We're
come
pausing.
by. Oh, you guys are good.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Thank you. We appreciate the consideration. That is the loudest
That is
fucking
the loudest sound ever.
all day. We've had people walking by, the wind, everything, and that is the loudest fucking sound. Once they get past this wall, we'll be okay. Hold on.
I got another ick.
There they go.
You got another.
Yeah.
Do you have this? Oh,
I
you
was
said
just
the
gonna say the
swimming.
swimming thing, where it's like some people have a problem with how guys swim.
I agree.
You agree? Yeah.
Swims very aggressively because he's a sprinter, so he puts a lot of energy into everything he does.
Yeah.
So when he swims, the entire pool comes out. So it's like it's really, really aggressive. So all the water is splashing out, and it's like, no, maybe don't.
I hear that. Yeah. I mean, aside from that though, there's like, and I honestly agree with this one. There's a video of this guy. He's swimming. If I have time, I'll pull it up. He's swimming, but he's like,
he's basically just treading water.
He's treading water, but like his
he's got
form is like. I gotta pull it.
It's
Can
like
you say your thing, and I'll.
It's
pull
like
this
this
up.
gazelle, like I don't understand. Like it's very dainty. I don't like it.
It's dainty is an interesting word to use.
Oh, I should know what you're talking about.
But anyways, Patrick, you pull that up.
Yeah, Bella, you
please.
go.
The other
And they
ick.
keep bringing their head out of above water to breathe.
This one's
and it's like,
also. This is also like both. I'd say both genders again.
Okay.
It's just bad hygiene. That's like huge ick for me. I can't stand
Describe it. Describe. What do you mean by like what exactly?
Okay, so like in the past, I was with this guy that was like, I did this like guy from football. Yeah, football.
You
and
did this guy from football?
Yeah, I
you
dated,
did him.
No, I dated.
Oh, you dated. You didn't
yeah.
do him. Okay.
She
Sorry, I thought
dated
you
this
said
guy
do.
from football whose name was like,
Yeah.
Dalcom.
His name was Alcom. Yeah, I was gonna say.
His name was Dalcom.
No. Like, wait, what's that? Am I messing up the sport? It's like a little thing like.
Football.
Yeah.
Rugby.
No,
It's a bigger ball. Football. That's
Yeah, football.
It's football.
That's football.
Okay, I was right.
Thank God we didn't do sports. My goodness. Thank goodness we skipped that topic. Okay.
Yeah. So and he was just like really gross. Like he stinked. His place gave me the biggest ick ever. Like his place was like the messiest thing I've ever seen, and it was smelly, and like just ugh.
Oh my God. Remind me never to exercise around.
I was gonna say
Oh my goodness.
Bella mentioning that definitely would be a thing too. Like, even if there's no smell, but just like showing up to somebody's like bedroom or house or whatever. If it's like chaos in there, immediately that's like a.
Or you show up for a date and the guy like did not brush his teeth, or he
Oh
doesn't look
my
like
God.
shaved, or like he looks like all like just crusty looking.
Cover up, Patrick. Cover
That's
up.
the worst. I cannot stand it.
I
Please
have
show
the
the video.
ick here. I found the video.
Look at the show, Bella. Look at the fucking way this guy's treading.
That's
like
one, right?
It's like toothpicks. Like I don't even know.
I would rather you drown. Respectfully. Absolutely not.
The guy's like doing that, and she's like, nah. But then the guy's like drowning, like begging for his life, and she's like, Paul's like,
I'm into it.
Yeah, no,
what's
I
up?
say
Call
that
me later.
If you're drowning, maybe be quiet about it because you can't be shouting, ick as well. I'm so sorry.
So if you're drowning and you're calling for your life, that's an ick.
Yeah, you can always be like, Paula, I need some help, please.
So if you beg for your life,
if
that's
you beg
it.
for your life, okay. What if you're being held at gunpoint? Don't scream. Don't scream for your life.
Yeah, and they say,
Desperation is an ick.
It's like, why are you so desperate though?
Why are you so desperate to live?
Why are you so desperate to live? Why are you so desperate for oxygen? Come on, man. Go a few minutes without it. It's okay.
Just hold your breath, idiot.
No, that's hilarious.
Goodness gracious. Well, Bella Paula, thank you very much for sitting down with us and indulging us in our fucking nonsense.
I enjoyed this, yes.
Yes, and it's always good to get perspectives on icks, particularly from women, because it helps us. I find it helps us. Like, immediately I'm like, well, I like to think I'm clean, so I'm not worried about that. But, like, scooters, for example. Not that I have one or was thinking about one, but I won't lie.
You thought of a scooter? Bro, you better get a hog, bro.
When I'm
scooter.
5 years, or in my head, I think like a 5-year-old child, and I'll see somebody going by on one, and there's a part of me that's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Not anymore. Not anymore. Fuck that. But anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was our first ever live recording at UTM. Really good. That one person we had to cut for all those wild out-of-pocket things they were saying.
Thank God.
Oh, God.
Thank God we cut that out, because that was insane.
That was scary.
That will
That
not
would have
fly.
had us all canceled.
Yeah, that would have gotten us demonetized. Not that we have ads. We would have gotten
We
stricken.
didn't know they were like that.
Yeah, we really, when they sat down, we thought they were going to be like
Seemed
chill.
really nice.
They seemed chill.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah, we'll just talk about like movies or like, you know, red flags or some shit. And then they went off.
And then the slur started.
And then,
so
that whole tangent.
Yeah.
My goodness. But anyways.
This is a long bit we're doing.
This is. Thank you once again for another episode of Wildly Adequate. Please like, share, subscribe. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts.
Google Podcasts.
Does anybody have anything to get off their chest here really quickly before we get the fuck out of here?
Starving.
Yeah, I'm very hungry.
No. Haven't put a single piece of food in my body all day.
Idiot.
I will say that it was pretty cool seeing a bunch of different people being willing to just chat with strangers.
Yeah.
It kind of made me feel like hopeful for people, like that people are just willing to talk. People are just willing to talk to each other about random shit, and they're not like. Some people, they're just very like open, and that was sweet to see, because it's like it makes you feel more connected to other people. So
Mark's faith in humanity has been restored.
For is if we did enjoy this and we found this to be like fun, going to other university campuses.
We're coming for you, Guelph.
Yeah, Guelph, look out.
Wow, we're already shouting it out, University of Guelph.
Okay, we're calling it.
Guelph, we're gonna be inside you one day.
I hate you.
Buckle up.
I hate you so much.
So Patrick's hungry, Mark's hungry, Malcolm's got nothing. I already ate because I have my life in order.
Okay.
And there you go. That has been your bonus live episode of Wildly Adequate. Thank you, everybody.